Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Headingley for the second round Silk Cup Challenge Cup. Tied by Rochdale Hornets are today's visitors. On both sides, whoever the winner is today, will be keen to avoid Wigan, who put in a splendid performance yesterday when they beat St Helens at Central Park. Well, Leeds give a debut today to Paul Cook, 16-year-old, the youngest player ever to play for Leeds. He's coming on the wing. Skevinaido is not quite recovered from the hamstring strain that he suffered last week. So Leeds then, they line up with Alan Tate at full-back, Jim Fallon, Simon Irving, Craig Innes, and the aforementioned Paul Cook at number 5. Gary Schofield and Andy Greg are a world-class pair of half-backs. Steve Malloy, James Laws and Mike O'Neill make up the front three. Paul Dixon, Gary Mercer, Ellery Hanley. They conclude the pack with Andy Goodway. Welcome return to Andy Goodway. This is the first time he's been on the Leeds team sheet since Sheffield Eagles game with a broken thumb. And Paul Anderson are the subs. And for Rochdale, well, they line up with Colin Whitfield at full-back, Jason Green, Paul O'Keefe, Matt Calland and Adrian Bell, the three-quarters. Steve Gartland and Brett Clark, the Australian, at number 7. Cliff Eccles, Martin Kay, Bob Mars in the front three with Cavalier, Mal Reddick and Steve Turner making up the pack with Darren Abram and Robert Hall as the substitutes. That means there's no place for Mike Coiti, who's not recovered from a knee injury. Colin Morris from Halifax, Huddersfield is your referee. I'd just like to announce that today's game has been sponsored by Royal Mail Engineering and Construction. That's a nationwide service, so we'd like to welcome to Headingley today Romek. And the mascot for Leeds today is Jonathan Taylor. He's aged 11 and he attends Carveley Church of England School. His hobbies are computers, WWF wrestling and rugby. His favourite player is Gary Schofield. Scott there just coming up with Cavalier, the captain of Rochdale Hornets, of course, for 2 or 3 seasons here at Headingley, and moved out to make way for Gary Mercer on the overseas quota. And Cavill settled down happily at Rochdale. Cavill, of course, also formed with Halifax and Barrow. So Colin Morris is just sorting out the toss. Ellery Hanley, the Leeds captain. The mascot is spinning up the ball. The coin, should I say. And Ellery Hanley and Cavalier just deciding which way they're going to play. So Leeds will switch ends and play towards the scoreboard end, which is the usual way for Leeds to play in the first half if they have the choice. And South stand in fine vocal form immediately. Not a big crowd here today, it's terribly cold outside. Some matches at Halifax in danger of being called off because of the fog. It's a misty cold day and it's Rochdale Hornets going to start. And they'll be kicking off with their backs to the new scoreboard, playing towards the new pavilion complex that's being constructed here at Headingley. So immediately on his stride, Paul Dixon. Well, that's good running there from Dixon. I'd just like to welcome again to Headingley today's sponsors, Romek, a Royal Mail Engineering and Construction. And that's a nationwide service, and we're happy to have them here as main sponsors of today's game. Gary Mercer. And that's good second row running there, Leeds. Mid ground there, James Laws, switching play immediately. Andy Gregory looking to bustle his way through. Now Hanley acting half-back. We'll look for Steve Malloy. In fact, uses Steve Malloy as a foul. Goes himself, Mike O'Neill. The ball's for Schofield, who'll put the kick in on the 6th tackle. And Colin Whitfield there, and Colin Whitfield played many games here for Halifax and Wigan. I once remember him having a nightmare kicking game here in a game with Wigan, the John Player, or Regal Trophy. Second round tie, and Wigan, the visitors here that day, couldn't kick a goal. Robin had an absolute nightmare. It was a game memorable for 2 superb tries, one from John Ferguson and one from Tony Curry. The ball's back for Whitfield to put the kick in. And Cook first touch of the ball. Cook immediately knocking on there, so I'm disappointed with that young Paul Cook. But I can assure you, any of you who haven't seen Paul Cook play for Leeds, he's a very, very promising prospect. So Brett Clark then feeds a scrum for Hornets. Knocks him out immediately. Bringing in the winger Jason Green, and he's unceremoniously dumped back by Gary Schofield. Whitfield runs from acting half-back, trying to break the tackle of Ellery Hanley. Quick play the ball, that's good play, Kay. And Cliff Eccles. Eccles almost going there. And some good play the ball's coming from Rochdale. That's good play again there. Moving the ball out. That's knocked back. And well in there at the tackle Leeds. So number 5, Adrian Bell, having a run inside, bringing play away from the touchline side. Last tackle coming up now, Cartland with the bomb. It's a difficult one, but Alan Tate's got cover there from the Leeds. That's good play from Leeds there, keeping Alan Tate well covered as he took that ball. So Jim Fallon, he'll come inside and look for work. Malloy. And Leeds will be hoping to make progress in this in the next round of the Challenge Cup, which is drawn tomorrow evening on local TV programmes in the north at 5 to 7. And they'll be hoping to avoid Wigan, as I said in the preview. Schofield puts Dixon through the gap there. And up to the last tackle now, and that's back for Andy Gregory to put the kick in. Gregory stepping. It's a kicking, so very enthusiastic play from Rochdale. The scramble defence is good, a little slow coming back now. Again Jason Green, Craig Innes wraps him up and brings him down. Cavalier. And Cook and Dixon in at the tackle. That Clark there, and that's good spotting there from Ellery Hanley, the Leeds captain. Gartland. Turner there, just moving that ball. Again. Kay. Oh, that's good running there from Gartland. Gartland's got players outside him. Gregory's coming across there. Misses a tackle the first time. Well, that's still certainly not trying to throw this ball about. That's good play there from the Hornets. Great play. Gartland again. Brett Clark. The Leeds defence just sliding across on that far touchline side. A kick's put up there. And safely in the arms of Alan Tate, and Tate looking to bring that ball away immediately. That's a good tackle from Bell. Irving. Mike O'Neill. The Leeds certainly not had it all their own way in these opening 5 minutes or so of this game. Andy Gregory. Steve Malloy. It's that ball behind him. In fact, it's picked up there by Hornets, so they're in possession. 6 more tackles to go. Gartland, who's in the centre there. And that's back inside there for Jason Green. Good play by O'Keefe and Green. And Green's running across the field. Hanley wrapping him up there with Schofield in the centre of the field as Rochdale and move that ball to the left with Turner. That's out to the wing, and he did well to take that there difficult ball and gets away. Well, Leeds certainly, though they've been in a game in these opening few minutes, Rochdale not frightened to throw the ball about, give it plenty of air. Bob Marsden, and the ball stretched there, and that ball's kicked forward. And Cook will just watch that going. To touch. But that'll be scrum. With a first heading ball to Leeds. Rochdale just taking the only scrum. 6 minutes gone. And still scores 0-0 at Leeds. Yet to really have any running chances in this game. Rochdale's smothered defence has come across really well. And Andy Gregory bringing that ball away. And Gregory claiming he's being interfered there at the play of the ball. Paul Dixon. And Gary Mercer, that's good running from Mercer. Look for the gap there and took Leeds 10 metres away from that 20-metre line. 30 metres from their own line now with Steve Malloy. That's quickly up to 40. That's good play from Leeds. And a quick play of the ball and get a roll on here with Ellery Hanley. Good tackle coming in on Hanley there. Schofield. Dodges there. That's for Mercer. Back for Simon Irving. And Hanley, will he score? He'll certainly have the strength, Ellery Hanley, and Hanley's coming over there. That's his 22nd try of the season. For the first try of the game then goes to who else but Ellery Hanley. Great play there from Hanley. In fact, good play by all the Leeds players. Mercer involved there. Schofield, who dummied and feigned the kick on the sixth tackle. Simon Irving. Looked as though he could have had the legs, but Hanley certainly had. So Simon Irving will attempt to convert this, put for Leeds. So Irving kicks. Successfully there. And it's 6 points to the Leeds in the lead then. So Leeds coming right from their own line in a set of 6 there and scoring at the other end, so the move covering 90 yards, 90 metres. So Rochdale will kick off again with Steve Gartland. He's their top try scorer this season. He's had a bad time of it lately as Rochdale have lost the last 5 successive games after looking promotion contenders earlier on in the season. Jim Fallon comes in, looks for work. And the high tackle was from Mal Redican. Mike O'Neill. Well, it's good pace forward there from Mike O'Neill. James Lowes. Caught there, acting half back, and 2 floppers coming in there. As Colin Morris had his eyes on the would-be offside. Goes again, finds Schofield. It's a high spinning kick, that's for... Oh, that's going to bounce on the point of the ball and go dead, so Rochdale will have a drop on that 20-metre line, a tap, should I say, on that 20-metre line. He'll be there, okay, Martin Kay. Move there immediately. Cavalier switching direction. That's good thinking. Turner. Rammed into touch there by Cook. From Craig Innes. Matt Callan. Well, that's good play there from Leeds. A good centre play from Innes. Now Schofield then in possession, finds Innes and Leeds running now. He's got Simon Irving. That's a good play there from Schofield. That's putting Alan Tate through the gap. Tate losing that ball. Try there. Alan Tate just apologising to Gary Schofield if he took that ball. He'll try very much on the card, so it'll be heading ball to Rochdale at this scrum. Clark. Formerly Oldham and St Helens. In fact, he was flown back by St Helens to play in a final at Wembley. And didn't have the best of games that day. And he's drifted down the divisions. Oh, and good play from Rochdale. Pass looks suspiciously forward there as Cook was standing on and Hanley intercepting there. Good play from the Leeds captain. Ellery Hanley just catching one around the mouth there from number 2, Jason Green. And Hanley just having a good look there at Green. It's number 4 that he's called out, Matt Calland. And Hanley just having a lot to say there. So the first penalty of the game then will go to Leeds. And Colin Morris threatening Matt Callum with expulsion from the game. He sees him do that again. So Gary Schofield will kick up towards our position. Finds a good touch. Just on halfway, James Laws finds Steve Malloy. That was a good tackle on Steve Malloy by his opposite number, Cliff Eccles. Gregory. Mike O'Neill. Laws will find Gregory here. And Gregory looks to move that ball, showing the ball, finds Dixon. And Schofield again now. Opening play up, looking to open play up with Innes. Innes finds O'Neill, and O'Neill will find Dixon. That's good play from Leeds. Dixon. That should be 6 more tackles, it is, and Alan Tate's got plenty of space there. Mercer on, good tackling from O'Neill. From Whitfield, sorry, and number 5, Bell. That's good play. And on both sides, Lowe's just takes play into that 20-metre area. Leeds are 4 tackles now. Can they open the scoring this time? Schofield. Punches and weaves, goes himself, back inside, and O'Neill's going to score a rare try. Well, Mike O'Neill over for the try. So good play then once again from Gary Schofield, caught from that short ball, dummied, and through the gap. And Mike O'Neill's over for the try. So Rochdale about to kick off in this second round Silk Cup Challenge Cup, in which is sponsored for Leeds today by Romec, Royal Mail Engineering and Construction. Gary Mercer struggling there and throws that ball out. That's good play again from Leeds. Steve Malloy, Alan Tate, Simon Irving. Leeds back, opening out now. Cook inside. If Cook gets through there, there's no catching Paul Cook, but just caught by the ankles there by Cavalier. Lowe's. Oh, and a gap's big there for Andy Gregory. And a knock on, says the referee. And that ball came forward, so Leeds starting to open out in style there and move the ball wide. So a good run there from Paul Cook. His first touch, so successful touch of the ball, just had that knock on there, which obviously didn't affect his nerves. Rochdale in possession. Third scrum of the game. Colin Whitfield just coming into the line. Of course, his brother, Robbie Whitfield, the referee. Good tackle on O'Keefe there from Dixon. Well, Mr. Morris has said that one went back. And Gregory judged to have committed a high tackle. So Rochdale get their first penalty of the game, only 2 penalties so far. So Whitfield will kick then for touch. Finds a good touch there, that's 30 metres from the Leeds line. So Rochdale will attack and Kay will take the tap. And Cliff Eccles, brother of Bob, who played here, funnily enough, in the last round for Barrow. Calland again there, brought down, good tackling from Hanley. Schofield in there hard on Bob Marsden. Cartland looks for the run around there. Whitfield stepping Andy Gregory. That's Leeds back in possession with Mike O'Neill. Oh, that's good play from Rochdale. Kicking through there at the play of the ball. Gartland alert. Cliff Eccles. So Rochdale now are in 8 metres of that Leeds line. Can Leeds hold Rochdale out as Rochdale swinging the ball? Turner, Brett Clark finds Cavalier. Cavill well wrapped up there. 3 Leeds men in at the tackle. Just rolling off as Cavill. It's pushed to the ground. Short side there. Marsden again. Oh, this is good play from Rochdale. Whitfield. And again, a good tackle from Andy Gregory. And Rochdale looking to open play out now, and Leeds cover coming across there. Oh, that's good play. Callan Cook bringing him down. But that's a good ball out there to Green. And still going. Oh, and a great tackle from Gary Schofield, and a timely tackle as well for Rochdale, looking dangerous now. Certainly playing some superb football. It's kicked through, nobody's chasing it. Paul Dixon it is who picks up for Leeds. Takes play back to that 10-metre line, so that Rochdale attack coming to nothing there. Simon Irving. Good play there from Rochdale, particularly from O'Keefe and Green and Gartland. Gary Mercer. Cook, got space now. Superb run from Paul Cook. Look at his Schofield, that's a lovely ball. Steve Malloy's got Hanley with him. Great tackle from Colin Whitfield. James Lowes, oh, strong player. Spots the gap there, Lowes. Kicks on and will win the race for the try here. Yes, that's a great try, James Lowes. Well, using his old half-back skills there with the foot, James Lowes. Not kicked very often for Leeds since he came from Huntsley. Well, 20 minutes gone, Leeds going further in front. Third try, James Lowes. Just watch that one again on the replay there. Good run from Steve Malloy. And James Lowes found the gap, spotted the gap, went through. And kicked on, had the pace to beat Colin Whitfield. And he's over. Got his third touchdown for Leeds. It's the most difficult one. It's 10 metres in from touch. And the kick not as difficult as the one that Botica kicked yesterday from only inches into the touchline. It's probably as good a goal kick you'll ever see in your life. So Simon Irving in. 20 metres out, strikes it well, high, and correctly, so that's 18 points to nil. Simon Irving's third goal. Leeds' third try, tries Hanley, O'Neill and Lowes. 3 Irving conversions, 18, Rochdale 0. Rochdale kick-off with Gartland. That's for Craig Innes. Safely in the arms of Craig Innes. Just looking to break the tackle, but Callan's in at the tackle. Tate, what's the gap, goes. Alan Tate's got pace to spare. He's got Innes inside him. It's going to be a try to Craig Innes. It's certainly going to be a try to Ellery Hanley. Leeds straight from the kick-off there. A try, excellent play from Innes, excellent play from Tate, and excellent play from Hanley. Hanley in for his second try, the 22nd minute of the game, right under the post. But Tate there, took the ball on the burst, came through the gap, right down the touchline side here, cut inside, found Craig Innes, and when Craig Innes looked like he was going to be caught by the winger, who was in support, but that man, Ellery Hanley. And Hanley over. 23rd try of the season for Ellery Hanley. The South Stand sing the praises of Alan Tate as Simon Irving lines up what should be his 4th successful kick of the afternoon. Irving converts. And 24 points to nil then. 4 tries, 4 goals. 24 minutes gone, 24 points on the board, so a point a minute so far for Leeds. And some paper-thin Rochdale defence in that move there. Dixon and Leeds will all want the ball now, and it's just a case of whether Rochdale will cave in and give Leeds the initiative. Gary Mercer, still going Mercer, and that's good running. And that's just what I was saying there, Rochdale not wanting to make a fight of it so much now, and Leeds, everybody wanting that ball, knowing the confidence is there that they can bust through tackles. And Mike O'Neill just taking play an extra 10 metres as Schofield now takes back in the line and tackle there, and Schofield finds Steve Malloy. Malloy just brought down by Cavalier, so Leeds. A high spinning ball is from Andy Gregory, and Rochdale back in possession with Whitfield, and good tackling again from Hanley, bringing him down. Leeds 24, Rochdale 0. Second round Silk Cup Challenge Cup. And the prize is a place in that draw tomorrow. Some good teams left in there now. Wigan, of course, through yesterday, and after today's encounters there'll be some more good teams left in there. It's up there, Craig Innes has got the ball. Cook. Turner having a go at Paul Cook, and Mike O'Neill just takes play further on. Leeds will look to open out now with Schofield. In fact, Mike O'Neill using Schofield as a foil. Gregory tackled in possession. Andy Gregory there by number 15. Robert Hall. Tate. Steve Malloy looking to burst through there on the break. Schofield Hanley just clearing out of the way there. That's Gary Mercer, Dixon, Innes. And Innes having to reach back for that ball. That stopped the momentum there as far as Leeds were concerned. Schofield hoists up the bomb, and Cook, and is he in for the try? He's in for the try. A debut try for Paul Cook. Well, tremendous. Great anticipation there by Cook, and you can see there Ellery Hanley and Gary Schofield absolutely ecstatic for him. Just copped a bump there, I think, Paul Cook, but that won't worry him. He'll be delighted to try on his debut. "26 minutes gone then, Leeds going further ahead with that try to Cook. And Paul Cook absolutely delighted, took his chance well there after having that belt round the face from Steve Turner. So Cook will be delighted with that one. And I can assure you those who don't know Paul Cook, he's an absolutely superb young man. And he's going to go far as far as Leeds Rugby League Football Club are concerned. He's one of the stars of the future that Dougie Lawton has been assembling here. A lot of talk about the money spent at Leeds, and a lot of rubbish talked about the money spent at Leeds. But I can assure you that Dougie Lawton been signing lots of good juniors, and Paul Cook, the first one of those to come on the scene at the moment. Plenty more to come. Would have been one on the subs bench on New Year's Day, but for the Rugby League regulations, that was Marcus Vasilakopoulos from Hull. And Paul Cook also from Hull. And so I had a bump in the mouth. I hope it doesn't affect him. He's due at a dinner tomorrow evening, and he's on my table, so I'll probably be looking to have his pudding as soon as he had mine last time. Well, that just delaying things there as Simon Irving to convert. A difficult one, this, just a yard in from touch. And then sends that spinning. Oh, and just dropping short there, so Irving misses his first kick. 28 points to 0. And those of you who don't watch the Leeds A team, to get yourselves down here on a Wednesday or a Friday evening and see some of the stars that Dougie Lawton's assembled. Tremendous players. Graham Allroyd, Lee Ireland, all academy qualified players, and of course Gareth Stevens and Paul Anderson, still only youngsters who've done much in the Leeds cause this season. Dixon then straightening up now. Andy Gregg, Gary Mercer. Andy Gregg again finds Steve Malloy. Malloy busting through there, and that ball reefed out there, right in front of the referee. What a stupid thing to do. Cliff Eccles, and it's no good shaking your head, Cliff Eccles. That was as plain as the nose on your face. Came for that one. Gregg finds Schofield. Schofield looks like he'd run out of options there, Gary Schofield, but never count Gary Schofield out of anything, James Lowes. Oh, and a stiff arm coming in there from Marsden. Fleggery. That's back for Tate. Oh, and a knock on eventually, and Rochdale back in possession. Tony Gregory's incurred some wrath of Colin Morris for something he said there. But really, Colin Morris wants to be getting a look at some of these high tackles that are coming in from such as Bob Marsden and Matt Calland. So penalty there. Second of the game for Rochdale. When Whitfield finds touch, or rather he doesn't. And you can hear what the crowd think about that. The touch judge says that was in touch when he took that ball, after he touched the ball. Scrum to Rochdale. Adrian Bell there, losing ground in that skirmish. Whitfield. Walk down, Dixon. Well into the tackle there. Cliff Eccles. On the Springfield Butter player, Cliff Eccles. Well, that's good play from Rochdale, moving that ball well there. O'Keefe. Couldn't get his winger away, O'Keefe, and Leeds scramble defence coming across well there. Chip over is for Alan Tate. 8 steps. Turns players inside out, still going Alan Tate. And that'll be known as extracting the Michael. In certain quarters there, Alan Tate just running them ragged, and Mike O'Neill straightens things up there with a typical forward thrust. Fleggery finds Mercer. Innes is on the burst. Still going, Craig Innes. Good strength there to push men off. And Robert Hall in at the tackle. Gregory will switch with Schofield. And Malloy, and Leeds opening up now. Malloy through there. Oh, and Dixon just couldn't take the ball. And Rochdale back in possession. Whitfield. Kay finds Gartland. That's Turner, that's Clark, Marsden, and that's Gary Mercer putting a stop to that little frolic. Great tackle there from Mercer. Man and ball. Oh, using the short side again, Rochdale, with O'Keefe. And Schofield over there wraps him up. And again, Mercer in there, covering a lot of cover tackling this afternoon. Gary Mercer from one side of the field to the other. Good second row player that. Cavalier. So Schofield there, just checking to see whether he had concussion or not there. So Andy Gregory feeds the scrum. It's out to Leeds. Simon Irving there, took the tackle and the ball. Well, it's really got to get a grip of this as Colin Morris. That is ridiculous. He stood and watched Marsden there thump and kick at Simon Irving. And really, he's got to get to grips with this game. He's been more intent on people opening the mouth than on tickling the high tackles. And Marsden, absolutely no need to do that whatsoever. He's been guilty of 1 or 2 bouts of silly play. And Marsden is being held at the moment by Cliff Eccles. Well, that's ridiculous, bringing Simon Irving out for that. Simon Irving, absolutely nothing to do with that there, only defended himself. Well, it's going to be a penalty to Leeds. The crowd wanting blood. Well, that's 6 penalties already. That's 2 more than in the total in the Barrow game. Well, Leeds now will look to put some points on the board. In fact, that kick not finding touch. And Schofield back in position for Leeds. A difficult angle from over here. Looked as though that ball had bounced off the roof. Steve Malloy ploughing through, ploughing forward. There'll be 1 or 2 minutes of injury time. Mike O'Neill again just straightens play up, shows the ball. Andy Gregory finds Gary Mercer, and Mercer finds Mike O'Neill. Steve Malloy, sorry. That's out for Cook. Up that ball, difficult ball. Rochdale back in possession now. Cliff Eccles. Well, good tackle there on Paul Dixon. On Clark. Knocking on there. Rochdale putting themselves under all sorts of pressure, and the ball thrown away. So Gary Schofield just deciding what we're going to do here when the ball comes out of the scrum. Third lead scrum. Schofield looks to shrug off. Very strong Gary Schofield. Alan Tate back in the line. Hanley, and the ball's gone back to Rochdale. Well, Leeds Gildy probably are playing a little bit too adventurous football there. Looking to entertain the crowd. This game well and truly won already. Bell just looking to fight off players and gets rid of the ball. That's good play from Adrian Bell. Cavalier. Toured here in course in 1984 with Queensland. Played in the game against Leeds. Oh, great there. Playing, he's going for the corner. Alan Tate comes across, wraps him up and pulls him in. That's a class tackle there from a class fullback. A great tackle there from Alan Tate. Just lined him up there and wrapped him up and pushed him into touch. And a good run there from number 2, Jason Green. So Andy Gregory will look to feed the scrum for Leeds. Cook has a run, comes in field. Whitfield trying to hold man him there at the play of the ball. Mercer. Fallon finds Lowe's. Straightening up, and Cavalier coming back there, completes the tackle. Gregory again for Dixon. Gregory, and he's got Hanley with him. And Hanley, nobody will catch Ellery Hanley, I don't care how fast they are. That's Hanley over again there, that's his hat-trick already. Well, 40 minutes gone on my watching. Ellery Hanley goes over for the Leeds 6th try of the afternoon. Hat-trick for Ellery Hanley, his second this season. So Simon Irvine then looks to convert. 34 points to 0. Six tries, 5 goals. Great first half performance for Leeds. And now the crowd love Ellery Hanley here at Leeds. So Steve Gabbert, it's the kick-off. And Andy Gregory immediately. Paul Dixon running the ball out. Well, looking round for support there, Dixon. Steve Malloy will drive forward. And there goes a holder for half-time there in the Leeds. Lead is 34 points to 0. They've had a hat-trick of tries to Ellery Hanley. 5 goals to Simon Irvine, further tries to Mike O'Neill and James Lowes, and a try to Paul Cook on his debut. A thoroughly satisfactory first half performance as far as Leeds are concerned. In this game, the second round of the Silk Cup Challenge Cup, sponsored by the Royal Mail Engineering and Construction Company, that's Romek. 34 points to 0 in at the interval. Join us after the break. So Gary Schofield about to get the second half underway. Leeds leading by 34 points to 0 and already assured of a place in tomorrow's draw in the Silk Cup Challenge Cup third round. Schofield then spinning ball, that's a good kick-off, is that. And Whitfield eventually gets the ball and Leeds bringing him down on the 20-metre mark. Marsden. Eccles couldn't get the ball away there. Man in support was Robert Hall. Cavalier wrapped up there, and Andy Gregory just making sure there after Gary Mercer's tackle around the legs. Kick downfield is by Whitfield. That just bouncing awkwardly for Alan Tate. Jim Fallon in the field now. He's looking to stretch his legs. Hasn't had a clear running chance, Jim, this afternoon. James Lowes. Well, Mercer finds Gregory. Steve Malloy. Brought down well there, Steve Malloy. That's good tackling from Rochdale. Keeping Leeds pending their own half of the field as Mike O'Neill attempts to spin in the tackle and offload that ball. So we're up to the last tackle now, and that way back for Gary Schofield, and Schofield just kicks into space, and that ball bouncing there as Green. Jason Green brought down by Ellery Hanley. And the ball lost there in the tackle. Leeds back in possession with Mike O'Neill. Hanley, Gregory. Mercer, Leeds opening it out now. Mercer goes through the first man. And a good tackle from Colin Whitfield. And a timely tackle at that for Leeds. Were well clear there if Steve Malloy. Leeds into that 10-metre area now, pushing strongly. Touch judges on, so There's something gone on there in the tackle. It'll be a penalty to Leeds. In the first half penalties were tied at 3-3 and the scrums went to Leeds 4-3. And it looks like Steve Malloy that's going to be pulled out as well. Colin Morris sternly laying down the law. The penalty to Leeds. The Laws will tap. And Mike O'Neill will run for that line. Just on that 10-metre area, Leeds looking to open out now. Schofield, Gregory well placed here as Laws. Finds Schofield. Gregory looks for the run around there. That's Alan Tate on the burst. And Leeds stacking men up on this right-hand side there as Tate interfered at the play the ball. Rochdale on it, scrambling back. Gregory, Mike O'Neill. Mercer straightening play up, finds Hanley. And Hanley just takes the tackle, so Leeds attack coming in out there and the crowd becoming impatient for points. Schofield again now. Running play in the middle, Laws, a big gap there for James Laws. Dixon. Simon Irving missed that one. Jim Fallon. And Leeds again, 10 metres on that line. Stretch now, Hanley. Gregory, Hanley. Bumping men off Ellery Hanley as he tries to go for his fourth try, just a metre short. And Rochdale slowing the play down there as Gregory finds Schofield. Schofield switching the direction, trying to chip through there. That's got to be offside. And a penalty to Leeds. It was unlucky there for Still to be offside, Gregory. Mercer. Oh, interception there by Adrian Green, and Mercer disappointed. This Leeds. So Hornets trying to clear the lines now with Brett Clark dodging, weaving, and that's a good ball for Cavalier, and Cavalier's got men in support here. And a forward pass there. Galland. Well, that's good play from Cavalier there. Good play by Rochdale, bringing that ball 75 metres in that run. Gartland. Clark again, good play from Clark. Hanley there, good tackle on Marsden. Gartland. Oh, Rob Hall there, brought down, good tackle from Craig Innes. Martin Kay finds Cliff Eccles. Eccles looks to pump off. Just drops that ball there as he looks to kick it, and it's back in possession, Leeds with Mike O'Neill. 6 more tackles waves the referee. Andy Gregory spots the gap, half break there from the little fella, and he's well brought down by Cliff Eccles. And Dixon picks up there after Malloy couldn't take the pass. Well, Steve Malloy making no mistake this time, takes the ball, takes the tackle. And Steve Turner. Eggery, Leeds looking to open out now. Inside ball is for Innes. Innes streaking away there. Couldn't get his pass in. Men inside him, Cook and Hanley. Alan Tate and Schofield. Mercer. Irving. What's Fallon away now? Fallon, has he got the goal? Is he going to go for the corner? Yes, that's a good tackle on Jim Fallon by Colin Whitfield, but it's not enough. Jim Fallon busts the tackle and over in the corner. That's good wing play from Fallon. That's his first try for some time. Leeds 7th try of the afternoon on 6 minutes. So Fallon then over for the try. Wide out after good play from Leeds, good play from Schofield. So Gatland then with the kick-off. Paul Anderson picks the ball up at the second attempt and immediately into his stride. Mike O'Neill. Almost dropping that ball, but managing to hang on as Leeds be lifted by that try. Gregory's got Goodway with him. Goodway couldn't get the pass away there. Well, Lefko's bound to have been offside there at the ball, but we'll give the referee the benefit of the doubt this time. The ball's gone behind. Cook picks up the Leeds, struggles off. Good ball from Cook. Innes taking him in on, taking play into the half, to the half of the field. Schofield bobs that ball over towards the corner, and that's a great kick from Gary Schofield. And Gary Schofield's skills are talked about in rugby league. It's not always mentioned that he is one of the best kicking games in the business. So Rochdale bring a substitute on now. It's going to be number 3, Paul O'Keefe, to go off. And it'll be Darren Abram, whose name was linked with Leeds at the beginning of this season. Scrum out to Rochdale. Mike O'Neill in possession, so Rochdale under the cosh here. Mercer runs hard and straight, Gary Mercer, Hanley. Schofield. Simon Irving drops the ball, and that's going to be a knock-on. Too many Leeds players there. Too many cooks spoiling the broth, I think. So Hanley. Simon Irving couldn't take the pass. Hanley had a bang there in the tackle. And Schofield immediately goes to loose forward to cover for Hanley, but Hanley decides that he's okay. Clark again, and Rochdale's 5th scrum of the afternoon. Good tackle there from Schofield. Cavalier, that's a good tackle from Cavalier by Andy Goodway. Kay just taking play outside his quadrant area. Eccles, Gregory wraps him up there, and Gary Mercer in at the tackle. Whitfield. Well, 10 minutes of this second half gone then. Leeds just to try for Jim Fallon to add to the first half score of 34-0. That's 38 points to nil, and Rochdale kick. Ball bounce, falls Alan Tate. Tate looks for the gap. Good tackling coming in on him there, the 2 substitutes involved, and Bob Marsden. Fallon in across field, running with great determination, Jim Fallon there. Sucking the defenders across as Leeds spin that ball backwards. Paul Anderson now. Some stray fists and forearms there around Paul Anderson. Oh, that's a lovely ball inside for Goodway. Goodway's got Schofield with him. Oh, and a ball put down. And 6 more tackles, a ball knocked down there. That's an hand got in the way. Innes. Looking up now, Craig Innes. Leeds moving that ball out there. Irving this time makes no mistake, he'll go in himself, and if he's any sense he'll come round to make the kick more convincing, which he does. Just a walking try really for Simon Irving. Good work by Hanley. So Simon Irving over for the try. 53 minutes gone then. Leeds stretch that lead now into the 40 mark, 42 points to nil. Gregory running across, picks up the ball. Gary Mercer running out there. That's good running. Oh, and that's taken to space. Great play from Leeds. Alan Tate's going. Has he got the legs? Paul Cook certainly will have the legs. There's no way that anyone's going to tackle Paul Cook. In fact, that's bad talking by me there. I put the mockers on Cook there. He's got tremendous pace. Oh, and then he's just losing that ball. And the referee says it's a knock on. So great play from Leeds, straight from the kick-off. Cook, I thought, would have had the legs to go, but I didn't see Colin Whitfield coming across there. Certainly in a straight run for the line. There's no one on this field with the pace to catch Paul Cook. A good play there from the youngster, and good play from Alan Tate. Rochdale, sixth scrum of the afternoon. It's great play from Gary Mercer there, right from the kick-off. Sent Alan Tate on a 70-yard gallop. Rochdale with Cliff Eccles. Three Leeds men in at the tackle: Hanley, Anderson, and Gary Mercer. Marsden looks to go through James Lowes. Ellery Hanley and Andy Gregory just making sure that he makes no progress whatsoever. Clark runs behind Cavalier there. Darren Abram spinning in the tackle, trying to move the ball, but Leeds hanging on well there, and a kick from Gartland. Fallon just taps that ball with his foot. Good way, finds Tate. Tate running out now. Lovely ball is to Cook, and Cook finds Innes. And Innes has got tremendous pace, and he's got Hanley with him. And Hanley's going in for his fourth try, and he'll come again. That's good play, and good play from Paul Cook there. Ever in support. Hanley over for his fourth try of the afternoon. .56 minutes gone then. Ellery Hanley puts the lead score up to 46. Lovely football there from Paul Cook. Alan Tate and Craig Innes down that north-hand side. Just watch that again on the replay if we can. Great play there from Cook. Innes always had men in support inside him. Paul Cook. And Hanley, and Hanley strong enough again and fast enough, as I've said earlier, every time this afternoon, to hold off their position and go over for his fourth try. This will take Leeds up to the 48 points mark, and that's successful. So 48 points to Leeds. So only then, fourth try of the afternoon, Leeds 48-0. My bet today was that Leeds would top 60, and thought that they would have an easier passage than they did against Barrow in their last round. So we've got 12 points to get the magical 60 mark. Knows to say that Leeds won't took that clever kick-off there. James Lawes. And still going Lawes and bumping men off. Good play from Lawes, and a tackle round the neck brings him down. Anderson. Yeah, so looking to burst there, and Schofield is having a little tete-a-tete. It was a heavy tackle. And one of the Rochdale men on the far side just having a go with Gary Schofield. And that's Marsden's second defence. A lunatic on the field is not what we really require. And Cavalier being called over. We've got a couple of really non-productive people in the batter lineup today. Bob Marsden, one of them. Matt Calland, another. They've just used the brawn instead of the brain. And James Lawes is happily back in form. It's quick here to take the tap, so that's good play. And Lowe's, nice to see him back on the field and quickly over. Jim Fallon struggling, makes 10 metres, good running from Fallon. Anderson, good running there from Paul Anderson. And Rochdale front row certainly know they've been in a game and they've been tackling Paul Anderson like an eel. Gregory steps, skips, waves. The 4 Rochdale players bringing him down. Mercer runs across, finds Andy Goodway. Goodway again, looking to get away the pass, but not in the right position to do so sensibly. Hanging on, Schofield now, Gregory. Oh, that's great play, and Schofield, will he open his legs? That's going to be a try to get Schofield. Yes, a popular try there this afternoon, because he's had a hand in most of the other tries. Great play from Schofield, good play from Andy Gregory. Go Gary Schofield then. Tops Leeds over the 50 mark for their 9th try of the afternoon. "60 minutes on the clock. Halfway through this second half, Leeds 52 points to 0 to the good. Their 9th try. Well, that's 10 tries and 6 goals. 10 tries, 6 goals to Leeds, 52 points. And nothing to Rochdale. Oh, a great pick up there from Abram. That was a lovely kick-off. Oh, and Irving coming back makes the tackle, so Rochdale in possession. When they could have looked to have been expecting Leeds to run that ball back at him. Cavalier switches in inside. Bob Hall. And well brought down. Leeds will be keen to keep the line intact this afternoon. Marsden there, hits the deck, feels the full weight of Paul Anderson's tackle. Cavill spinning there out of Andy Gregory's tackle and still going. Kay. Leeds just managing to hold Martin Kay out there. Oh, and Whitfield's in for the try, and Leeds fell for the 3-card trick there. Colin Whitfield going from acting half-back. The Leeds South stand mercilessly singing there, but Leeds will be disappointed. I know Dougie Lawton would have liked to have kept a clean sheet this afternoon. And fell for a 3-card trick from Colin Whitfield. It's been a sparkling Leeds performance this afternoon. Steve Gartland converts. 52 points to 6 then. And now Leeds will probably make Rochdale pay for their audacity in scoring that try. 52 points to 6. And great performance from on attack and defence from Leeds. Just that one blip there. But Leeds can be well satisfied with their tackling stint this afternoon. Cavalier missing that ball from the kick-up, it goes into touch. To be head and ball to Rochdale. The scrum, the penalties, 6-3 to Leeds. And the scrums, 6-4 to Rochdale. Rochdale had quite a few scrums in this second half. Colin Morris had at first awarded that scrum to Leeds, but Cavalier not touching that ball and just confirmed there by the touch judge. Good tackle by Hanley on Whitfield. Brett Clark. Abram steps inside. Straight into Alan Tate, and Rochdale now starting to run with more conviction. That try has obviously lifted them. Clark, Gartland and Turner Whitfield, Marsden. Turner, Gartland, Clark switching play back inside, looking to dodge and weave, and he gets under 2 tackles. He's got men in support here. Gartland. A knock on there, and Gartland disappointed, and Ellery Hanley had seen that. So Leeds letting Rochdale run a bit at the moment. Ball out to Leeds. Fallon running across field, makes no ground before he's pulled down, lets the forwards get out of the pack. Abram did well there at the... So Lee's going to have to drop out now. Abrams, good centre play there from Abrams, or good play in general. Twice kick through. It makes no progress on Craig Innes. Using the short side now. Feckle's running strong there, but that's good play from James Lowes, positioning himself well there. Around the ruck area. And a knock on. So Abram not too happy with that. And Gregory just deciding what he's going to do when the ball comes out of the scrum. Well, Leeds just it's a sticky patch as far as try scoring is concerned. Gregory finds Schofield as Tate comes on a dummy run. Simon Irving. Mercer. Quick play the ball there, that's got Andy Goodway on a run. Goodway just working his way back to fitness after the appalling injury he suffered at Sheffield. Ocho broken his wrist again. Fortunately it was just a dislocation. Gregory, Anderson throw the gap there, and that's good play, and Andy Gregory can't take all of the return ball. O'Green picks up the loose ball. Whitfield. So play just on the half hour now as Rochdale to bring it away with Rob Hall. Straight into Simon Irving. That's great tackling from Simon Irving. Clark. Gartland. Marsden. Clark's. Marsden loses the ball. And a good way. Ball leads Tate. And Abram wraps him up there. Andy Goodway holding that injured hand again. Gregory. Mike O'Neill. So Leeds just he's off the hammer at the moment. Anderson now. Andy Goodway. Andy Gregory, sorry, finds Innes now. Innes. Slip there, and he still manages to get up there and run with the ball. Stepping out of tackles. Can't get the ball away. Support Schofield to the last tackle now, Leeds. 30 metres from that line with Craig Innes in possession. Schofield. Schofield finds Gary Mercer. Tate. Simon Irving, Fallon. And Schofield will be over. That's for Schofield's second try of the afternoon, so Leeds back on the try-scoring trail. Only Black Clark to make the tackle there. Jim Fallon puts the ball back in field of Schofield. And Schofield over for the try. And the Goodway will go off. Insensible there, precaution for Leeds. And well, Andy Goodway, since he came on the field, he's been involved with play, made some tackles and done some good runs, and just precaution there, no point in risking him being out for a long time whatsoever. As Simon Irving strikes it well and through the middle, so this time he converts. 58 points to 6. Bring that ball to kick off Gartland, looking clever play, Steve Gartland. Mike O'Neill catches the ball and catches Darren Abram, but that was kick for Abram. Can't understand why a player of his quality not in the side from the start. Dixon back on the field then. First touch of the ball. Anderson coming back into the ruck there, and oh, that's good play there. Takes in space. Cook. Hanley on. Cook's into the corner there for his second try. Great play there from Ellery Hanley and Paul Cook. So Leeds over the 60 points mark. .73 minutes gone. Cook over for his second try, and great play there from Ellery Hanley. Cook giving Hanley the ball, and Hanley quick return pass out of the tackle to Paul Cook. Gartland this time, a long kick downfield is Andy Gregory finds Steve Malloy. Malloy powering his way forward there. Great run from Malloy. He's still looking to score points, even at this late stage of the game. Anderson. Oh, good running there from Anderson. Steve Malloy copped a bang in that run and he's limping. Gregory finds Innes. Longs. Good play again from Innes. Rochdale players colliding at 6s and 7s. Hanley straighten up, finds Schofield. Schofield chipping over. And Hartiger tries again for Gary Schofield. Well, it's all at 6s and 7s there. Two men laid injured, bumped heads. And Schofield taking advantage of that and kicking through. So 2 hat-tricks this afternoon, one to Ellery Hanley, one to Gary Schofield. Only 6 minutes gone. I'm sure Paul Cook would have been looking to score there over in that corner in his first game. So a good play from Leeds. Good play, Hanley and Schofield combining well there, and Simon Irving looks to put Leeds 68 points to 6 in the lead. He's converted there. 8 goals, 13 tries. 8,219. Now, the Hanley wins the Man of Match award for his 4 tries and a tremendous all-round display of attacking prowess and tackling. 8,219 folks have been here to watch it, and that's as good as you can get on a day like this. Very cold. Clever kick off there, and Whitfield stepping out of tackles. Abram there, coming back inside. Pushing off James Lowes, but not very well. Lowes gets him again at the second attempt, Hanley. Marsden and booed every time he gets the ball. Ellery Hanley just having a laugh and a joke with him there. Going into the last minute now. Clark running round there, dodging and weaving. And the Leeds defence sliding across there. Callan switching play again, Turner. That's O'Keefe. O'Keefe's brought down, we're up to the last tackle now. Colin Morris just shouts last tackle. Well taken there by Paul Cook. Cook pushed back over the line. A good catch there from the youngster. He's done nothing wrong on his debut this afternoon and can feel well satisfied. We're into injury time now, and that grubber kick-off has just probably ensured that Rochdale will not concede any more points this afternoon. Cavalier then in possession for the Hornets, bringing the ball forward at only as far as Ellery Hanley. Well brought down there. Whitfield, been around the rugby league scene a long time, Colin Whitfield. Gartland, Kay, the hooker, Martin Kay just brought down, and Leeds looking to keep Rochdale out there. Marsden misses that ball, the ball misses him. Turner, O'Keefe, Fallon and Irving wrapping him up there, and there goes a hooner. So 68 points to 6 then. Leeds finish up winners here, 13 tries. I'll just run through the try scorers. There's no point in summing up today. We'll be here while next week. But Leeds had first half tries to Hanley, O'Neill, Lowes, Hanley, Cook and Hanley. So a debut try for Paul Cook and a hat-trick for Ellery Hanley in the first half. The second half opened with Jim Fallon scoring after 4 minutes. Then Simon Irving got on the scoring sheet. Ellery Hanley scored a further try. Schofield then ran in a hat-trick after 60 minutes in the last 20 minutes, and also the second try to debut boy Paul Cook. Irving, 8 successful conversions. Rochdale just a try to Whitfield, a conversion to Gartland. 68 points to Leeds in, 6 to Rochdale. So tomorrow Leeds go into the hat for the Silk Cup draw, and Paul Cook and Ellery Hanley together, and that's great to see. Ellery Hanley just bringing over Paul Cook. Ellery Hanley, a tremendous professional, and Paul Cook just starting on the ladder, and what greater spirit than can he have than can be stood next to Ellery Hanley and to learn from the master. So there we have it from Headingley then. We'll leave you with the news at Leeds going to the Modders.